Happy Monday. Just looking at the NQ here. We've got Renko Kings 2.3 right now running, and you can see I drew my breakout lines, removed all of the signals on the screen. And,
YM trade alert.
You can see that we've already broken out, so we're just waiting to see if we get a signal and see if we get follow through. It's the best we can do.
Order
NQ
filled.
by signal 3.
Look at this. Okay, my error. Look down here. I was helping a student over the weekend, and I have the wrong ATM strategy set. So
NQ trade alert.
it'd be nice if we put in this double bottom here.
Stop filled.
Okay, that didn't work out. Let's just take a peek here.
NQ trade alert.
Yeah, I think my logic was good. I like my setup. Well,
NQ by signal 2.
I'm not just going to randomly take, I'm not just going to randomly jump right back in and take another signal. I need to, I mean, this is unfortunate, but that's, I mean, this is trading. I mean, this happens. So, it was a beautiful setup too. I loved how it just came and touched this. Retested this breakout area. So look how this high here did not even break this high here. Of course, not even this up here. I need to let this settle out a little bit, and I would need to see at this point like a double bottom take place. Okay, I don't want to get stuck in a situation where I just randomly start taking signals now because I have a breakout. So at this point, I either need to see it break out at this point here, or I need to see like a double bottom situation, preferably off of a yellow signal. That's what I'd like to see right now. Okay, so you know, this is getting kind of ugly right now, right? Because we had a beautiful setup, in my opinion. We got the signal, and we just didn't get any follow through, and we traced lower. If I had just jumped in and blindly taken this signal, look, we would have gotten stopped out again. Okay, and now we're down to a yellow signal, and I just don't like how we keep putting in lower lows here. Okay, we had a low here, a lower low here, a lower low here. I need to see some sort of bottom before before I can jump in. Okay, how do we know that this just isn't now breaking down and it's gonna, turn back into short actions again? Maybe this is going to turn into a breakout down here now. So I need something more. This kind of reminds me, a teacher I had years ago was a candlestick guy, wrote a book. You guys may have his book. And I took a seminar from him in Phoenix, I believe. And he used to say, to a hammer, everything looks like a nail. And if you think about his analogy, if you're the hammer, you want to hit everything that moves. And what I'm trying to impress upon you guys is just because we get a signal is not enough to jump in. I want you to build a case. I've talked about this many times in my videos and my trades. I want you to build a case for why or why not you are or are not taking a particular signal or a particular trade. Don't just blindly jump in and, oh, well, Dave said he's got yellow signals, loves yellow signals, I'm just going to take this yellow signal. No. I talked to some of you about this weekend, and I'm always trying to build a case. How many things can I put in my favor before I go ahead and take a trade? Okay. The breakout trade is my favorite trade. Does that mean it's going to work 100% of the time? No, it doesn't. Okay, so I don't win on all of my trades, period. Never said I did, never implied that I did. So trading is a business. There's wins and losses. And if you know how to manage your risk, we've taught you in our system how to manage risk. And if you have a winning strategy combined with managing your risk, you can be successful. But it does not mean just coming in, being a hammer, and pounding down on every signal that presents itself. Okay? So look here. Okay? Are we starting to build a case now where, okay, before we couldn't break this little high here. Now we're starting to break this high here and this one here. Okay? So that's a clue letting us know that we're getting past some of these resistance levels. Okay, so look what happened. We broke out of this area that we could not break any higher, right? When I took my first breakout trade. All right, and then we couldn't break it here, and it came lower. We put in a lower low than this low. We put another lower low than this low. Okay, so I like how this is starting to form. Okay, we're putting logic, we're putting thought into this trade setup. Okay, it's a process. We're talk out loud if you have to, so you can transfer information from one half of your brain to the other.
Sell signal 2.
Okay, so as long as we don't violate this low right here, I'll go ahead and take this yellow signal if it's going to actually print.
NQ trade alert.
Okay, so this would be a nice double bottom here. Okay, so I would take this entry.
NQ trade alert.
Okay. Okay. I'm going to cancel this
Order
order.
canceled.
Did you see what happened?
NQ trade alert.
Okay. This low right here, I thought we were going to put in a double bottom. We got that yellow second, and look what happened. It broke a little bit lower, didn't it? So I'm no longer, if this closes up and gives me a yellow signal, I'm no longer interested in taking it because I broke this low right here. Okay. So this may just be breaking down at this point. I don't know.
NQ trade alert. NQ trade alert. NQ, buy signal 1.
Just by a couple ticks, right? This is 9022. This is 21.75. So just one tick lower. Well, that could very well be a double bottom, but I'm not willing to risk it. You know, we might have just missed the entry for this move, but doesn't fit in my wheelhouse. I'll pass and just wait for another setup.
NQ trade alert.
Order submitted.
Okay, if this closes up, here's what I'm looking at, okay? If this closes up, we just broke the pattern, right? Lower low,
YM
lower
trade
low,
alert.
lower low, lower low, lower low, higher low. Okay? So I'm not convinced.
NQ trade alert.
We're getting a signal. Let's just see if it actually closes up, though. I mean, this might just turn around, not even print the signal and keep coming down lower.
Order
NQ,
filled.
buy signal 1.
Okay, it's going to be a rough day, I guess. Still didn't change my ATM strategy. Alright, now we need some follow through. If I get stopped out now, I'll be done for the day because I'm only going to take 2 trades. That's my trading plan. You have to decide for yourself how many stop outs you're going to take in a day. If my plan is if I my first trade is a winner, that's pretty much so it. I usually don't take another trade. Doesn't matter if that's a couple $100, $400, $800, whatever I get on the first trade. I'm pretty much so done for the day. If I get stopped out the first trade like I did today, I'll take one more trade. And if I get stopped out again, then I'm done for the day because, you know, possibly I'm just not looking at things right. Maybe I didn't sleep well the night before. Maybe I have something else on my mind. So that's my trading plan.
Target filled.
Okay, nice. Let me go ahead and mark this trade up. Got our first target off. I raised it up to 32, just below this resistance level, and we'll see if we hopefully we'll get good follow through here. Second target's at 52, third target's at 100. Okay. Alright, so we got our second target. I'm going to have to manage the stop. Okay, 18 ticks, locked in on the third. I've got the wrong ATM in there. So it's going to manage the trailing third contract differently than I have it set up for the NQ.
Target filled.
$32 plus 52 plus 100, 184. Nice. Redemption.
NQ
right?
trade alert.
184 minus 78
NQ, buy signal 2.
is 106 times $5 a tick. $5.30. Okay, still a nice day, decent day. It would have been nicer if I didn't get stopped out, but you know, honestly, I just kind of feel a little off kilter today. I made a couple errors with my ATM, and let's review. Boy, what a mess that is, huh? So we had this breakout trade, okay, and we went ahead and we identified our high and our low, okay. We had a nice breakout, came back, retested where I entered, retested right to that spot. So we entered right here, just turned right around and stopped me out, okay. So we've got a lower low, lower low,
NQ
lower
trade
low,
alert.
and it just continued, right? And put in another lower low to where we broke the pattern, okay? And we had
NQ, buy signal 3.
And we basically had a double bottom here. We broke the pattern by printing a higher low. I went ahead and took this double bottom setup, and we got our first target of 32, second of 52. Just did not want to go anywhere, did it? I mean, it just hung out here, and then bam, it just took off, wham. Okay, and we got filled for our third target of 100. Okay, so try and watch these videos and learn something from them. I still have some of you sending me images chart images with nothing scrunched up. Okay, so you're getting the big picture. You know, you're sending me pictures like this, and you're saying, why didn't this work? Okay, and you have no notes on your screen. Okay, I want to hear what you're thinking. I want to hear the logic. I want to hear, many of you are sending me, there'd be 5, 6 notes with arrows all over the place. Okay, and their screen is scrunched up. Okay, and they're pointing here and pointing down here, and trying to build a case. I have stair stepping, and I have a breakout, and I have a double bottom, and whatever the example is for that chart. I want to know, even if you're wrong, I still want to know what your logic is, so I can explain it to you. And because a lot of you or some of you are saying that, hey, I've watched every one of your videos, but you're not applying the thought process that I try and teach you in these daily trades that I take. Okay, so keep practicing, keep watching these videos. Try and take notes when you watch these videos, so you can apply what was learned from this trade to your trades. Okay, and tonight I'm going to print this stuff out, and I'm going to review, and today didn't go very well for me, and it's mostly because I made some errors before I sat down in my chair. Okay, I didn't go through my checklist that I normally do. I had a customer student call me this morning, took his email, got on a Skype call real quick. I shouldn't have done it, should have just waited till I was done today. But that's my fault, and I have to, I just feel a little uncomfortable and a little unorganized right now because the way everything kind of shook out. So everybody makes mistakes. You can see I make mistakes. I did them right here in front of you. I get stopped out also. It happens. Don't lose your cool. Don't get upset. Just understand that that's part of trading, and keep at it. Okay. Send me emails. Okay, guys. Take care.
Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to leave us a comment down below. And while you're at it, follow us on Instagram at Renko.Kings.